Hello. I just want to start out this conversation today, this little poetry moment that I've been having for the entire poetry challenge, by saying, I know this was a thought this morning, and I actually probably need to go back to that thought because, yeah, it's going to be a poem. It's going to be a poem. But the end result of that is you're awesome as you are. And you know what? That's just going to be a poem later because we need to get into this because I am not prepared. And you know what? That's okay because I'm awesome as I am. Not really, but we're going to go with that. Anyways, exquisite corpsing. A number of you have already entered your exquisite corpse line. Yes, I am doing that again. We've probably done this about, I almost want to say 20 times, but at least 10 to 15 times. And what an exquisite corpse is it is a community built poem. So a number of different poets and even non-poets, anybody can do this, contribute a line, and then one person, I'm going to call them the mad scientist. That's a good word for that person. The mad science poet gets to put all of these lines together. And hello, Hypness and Outrage. Oh, and let me put my banner up because this is second breakfast. And I'll explain that in just a minute. But the mad scientist poet, that's me, gets to put all of these lines together in a creation, and it lives. And they actually turn out pretty cool. And it'll be amazing how it almost like tells us how connected we are, because there will be a subject. Like right now, I will actually just pull up the Exquisite Corpse. It's on my Ko-Fi page. I'm sorry, Ko-Fi. I looked up how to pronounce that. On my Ko-Fi page, if you go to posts, want to community corpse with me? See what I did there? Yeah, oh, look at that. We've got 10 lines already. So yeah, basically that's what you're going to do. You're going to go over here, find this post. The prompt is new beginnings. It can be anything you want to say about new beginnings. You don't have to use the word new beginnings. It could be, I did a sample line, cracking open a robin's egg. That's a line of poetry for the Exquisite Corpse. And the thing that I'm asking, if you want to be credited, put your name as you would like it to be credited in parentheses at the end of your line. And you can see we already have some amazing ones. We've got Blaise Langlois. I haven't even gotten to respond to this one yet. We are seeing this together at the same moment. Rearranging each molecule of dawn, birthing into existence, day renewed. Oh, I love that. Got Nina Darkangela, and you see how, oh, she did not do that. But Nina Darkangela, as dew wicked and robins awakened, the Valkyrie took to the sky. I'm so excited to do this. And you'll see she put her name as she wants it read or credited on that. Got Amanda Worthington. I've never been incredibly adept at love in bounds. Like a memory, it reminds. Like an echo, it resounds. These are amazing. Allie Rhodes, tearing roots, sap and sweat, transplantation pains, baby steps. Allie Faye. And then Amanda Worthington, new beginnings are for sinning all over again. Okay, I have goosebumps. This is going to be super amazing. Okay, so what am I doing with this Exquisite Corpse? I'm going to put all these together as the mad scientist poet, putting all of these together into one Ko-Fi Exquisite Corpse. And I think this is going to be a thing. I think I'm going to do this all the time because this is really fun. And the hardest part of the Exquisite Corpse is getting the lines sent to you in one spot. Used to be they would be emailed. Yeah, that's like crazy. Like emails everywhere. And then some people will message them. And yeah, I like doing it right here. You can see the prompt. You can see what we're doing. A little bit of explanation. My line. And where is this going to be presented? At the next Cake and Hyperbull on May 7th at 2 p.m. CST, Central Time, not 12 like I was doing it, because this is second breakfast at 12. And there's the link right there. So you can go right over there if you want to see this poem, and it's already set up, and it's going to be live in 16 days. And you can actually set yourself a reminder so that you will not forget to watch that. And you can come over in the comments and you can cheer along and say, my line was the best. You can say that if you want. Be proud. So that is what I'm doing. Come community corpse with me. Let me fulfill my dreams as a mad scientist. And I remember that I have comments. Hey, Tatey Cake. I'm a little more prepared this morning. Tatey Cake is one of my Twitch friends, and she absolutely threw me for a loop the other day because I was going to do something weird anyways. I do shamanism and magic for really my entire life, but in an organized and super focused learning way. Like the last 5 years, I will actually give you a sneak peek at my altar because it is right there off camera all the time. And yeah, Tatey comes popping in as I had decided. I had been thinking about how poetry, the original poetry, was incantations from shaman, and they used the 5-7-5 syllable pattern. And you know, when you're a haiku poet and somebody who's studying shamanism, and you stumble across that kind of little gem, you're like, I'm tattooing this on my body. This is amazing. So anyways, I wanted to talk about that. And then I decided to do an actual write an incantation on purpose and then do the ceremony with the candles and the whole bit. So that's what we did. And I was like, yeah, this is like super cool. I can do this because nobody's watching. And then Tatey Cake pops on. And it was like, wait, what universe am I in? Where are we? So anyways, but yeah, welcome Tatey Cake. Love Tatey Cake. She is one of those golden people. I will say Tatey Cake and Hypnotist and Outrage are both some of the most special people I know. Hypnotist and Outrage, I know in person. Tatey Cake, I don't even know what her face looks like, but it doesn't matter because we know good people. Like we can just sense them. And these are good peeps. And so, anyways, I don't want to digress because, you know, I'm the fast and furious second breakfast poet because usually I'm waiting to go have coffee after this because I found when I drink coffee on stream, because I wear this, you get to hear me swallow ASMR style. And that's not like my thing. I don't want to scare everybody. So, going back to the community corpse, come do this. Go find my Ko-Fi. I'm actually going to, it should be in the link here on this video if you're on YouTube. If you're on Twitch, you're going to have to go to YouTube because Twitch don't do that. Oh, wait, I can actually share it. Ha, ha, ha. Look at this technology. That's what these are. So I'm going to share it right now in chat. So that's shared. But yeah, come over here and leave me a line in the comments as these amazing, amazing poets have done. Make sure if you want credit for it, that you leave your name, how you want to be credited, in parentheses. So I know that's not part of the line. But yeah, and let's do this thing. And then I'm going to read all of them. This Ko-Fi Exquisite Corpse at the next Cake Hyperbull, which is always the first Saturday of the month. Looking to see if I have confirmation. Yes, we'll just say that. First Saturday of the month. It'll be May 7th. And then I also have two other Exquisite Corpses that I have overdue. One was created during a workshop that I taught with the Colorado Horror Writers Association chapter, one of the chapters in Colorado. Yes, I have not forgotten that. I'm going to do that. That's my goal, to do it for the next Cake Hyperbull. And then I participated in like a Facebook page takeover for Dan B. Fierce, and we did an Exquisite Corpse on there that I need to put together and do my mad scientist duties. But now for a poem, and I'm going to show you the coolest thing. And Amy, I want you to make these. I'm sorry, Hypnotist and Outrage, I want you to make these. This is a Poems for All book, and you can see it has, and you can find these guys online. I hope he's still doing it. It's poems-for-all.com. I don't know if you can see that. in this. But I'm going to share that in the description. I will remember to go back and add this. But anyways, John Reinhardt is one of my poetry friends. And I met him through those little poetry books, those pocket books that I do not have. Oh, yeah, I do have one in front of me. These are little books. This one is for Shisa. It's not for poetry. And this is those little keychains I give away. But it is a one-page book. This is, I recycle paper. You print your little book on it in a certain way, and you cut it, and then you fold it. You have this little pocket book. That's how I met John. He had one of these, and I cannot remember the name of it, but it was something like Inferno or Arsonist. Little book of poetry like that. You can see you can actually put quite a lot of information and poetry in these. And I do have one of these of poetry. But he had that at an ashtray, which was amazing. Anyways, we became really good friends. This is how you can become friends with me. Do something weird with poetry or anything, and I will probably like it. And anyways, so that's kind of the thought behind there. This little pocketbook, you can give away words anywhere. But this is actually from a guy who does this, and I don't know his name, but he does it at poemsforall.com. And you send him submissions, and he will accept some of them and put them in these little books, and then he sends them to you for free. And then you can go put them in people's pockets. You can do whatever you want with them. And then there's the back. All the backs look the same. I actually have 2 of these done. And unfortunately, I moved, and I had paid money to the USPS to forward all my mail, and I never got any. And then I found out that's because they actually don't do that. So I don't know who I gave $50 to and for what. But so my Poetry for All books, I have 2 of these, are just lost in the universe somewhere. Well, that's okay, because that's kind of what they're supposed to be. So this is one of John Reinhardt's, and it's called Garage Sale Today. And I am going to read this, and I hope you will go, especially if you're a poet, go to poemsforall.com and do this. Like, go submit some poetry and see if you can get one of your poems put in this little tiny, super cute format. Very accessible. Here's his bio. But yeah, so I'm going to read Garage Sale Today. Nothing is meant to last forever, and I suppose it probably will, which makes these Zen guys excited, and the nihilists smirk, comforting when simplicity has her say, I guess because nothing is truly worth keeping around. That was Garage Sale by John Reinhardt in this tiny little pocketbook. So, and I was sitting there looking at these going, I could do this. Like, I need another project. But these are a really cool project. So that is pretty much Poetry for Day, April 21st. I have to look at the calendar. And I hope you will come do this Exquisite Corpse with me. The prompt is New Beginnings. Let's do this. Let's see what kind of madness we can create together. Justify my existence. And that's it. And that link again is in the description to do that. And that will be, I will probably be doing that the night before Cake and Hyperbull. So I'm not like, furiously putting together mad scientist poetry body parts before. But yeah, that will be read in the June. Oh my God, is it almost June? Cake and Hyperbull, our monthly poetry show with Hypness and Outrage, otherwise known as Amy Zollers. And that is that. The coffin song is calling me. And so is my coffee. So I hope you have an amazing day, because you are amazing. And that is all on you to make that day amazing. And you can do it. And I love you. And I will talk to you later. Bye, everybody. Yeah, hot bean water is required because this is second breakfast. All right. Love you all. And I will see you tomorrow.